Hello everyone, my name is Jay with Driver's Ed Direct, and today we're going to be talking about a maneuver that we get asked about so much as instructors: parallel parking. Now, parallel parking can be intimidating and stressful at times. However, here at Driver's Ed Direct, we have a technique, a right, straight, left technique that without a doubt help you to parallel park. Let's get started. First things first, we have to assess the situation. We have to make sure it's safe to parallel park. Check out the traffic situation around you, paying special attention to traffic behind you. We don't want to stop in the middle of the road if there is fast-moving traffic behind us. If we're on a busy street, you need to be extra careful because you may be impeding an entire lane of traffic. If it is not safe to parallel park, move along and find a safer place to park. Now that we have determined it is safe to park, we need to, of course, make sure that we can fit in the parking space. We recommend that you find a space that is at least 1.5 times the length of your own vehicle. Bigger the better, of course. But real world, you'll usually be working with a tighter space. Also, we need to make sure that the space is a legal parking space. That means no fire hydrants, painted red curbs, or no parking signs. So we have assessed the situation. We have found an ideal place to parallel park. Fantastic. Now it's time for us to prepare for the maneuver. Again, the entire time we are parallel parking, we are actively doing traffic checks using our mirrors and checking our blind spots to see what's going on around us. Cars, pedestrians, or cyclists may come along while we are in the midst of parking, so we need to be aware of our surroundings at all times. As we pull up to our desired parking spot, we want to put on a right turn signal so that others know what our intentions are, that we plan to pull to the curb. With our turn signal on, we want to properly align our car perfectly parallel with the ahead parked car. We want to be about 3 feet away from that parked car. That is, we are close enough that I could reach out and shake hands with someone in that car. Where we stop is the key. We want to align the back of our rear door with the bumper of the other car. Some cars have a small triangular rear window. You can also use this to line up with the other car's rear bumper. Also, you can think of it this way. You are lining up your rear tires with the other car's bumper. Make sense? Perfect. Now with your foot firmly on the brake, shift your car into reverse. Once again, recheck your mirrors and blind spots for traffic and pedestrians approaching from behind. All looks good, and now we are ready to execute the tried and true right, straight, left method. Let's go to work. Now with everything lined up from our previous step, our car 3 feet away from the vehicle that we're using and our rear passenger door aligned with the bumper of the other car, we want to turn the wheel all the way to the right. With the wheel turned all the way to the right, we let the car reverse backwards very slowly. You usually don't need much gas, and we highly recommend covering your brake the entire time so you can stop suddenly if needed. Let the car continue to roll back until your car is at a 45-degree angle with the curb. For those of you who hate math, this visual reference point may work for you. Stop the car when the divider between your front and back window blocks the other vehicle's left rear taillight. Ultimately, you want to find a visual reference point that works best for you depending on the situation that you're in. Now that you have reached a 45-degree angle away from the curb, it's time to straighten out the wheel to the center position. This usually is 1.5 to 2 turns of the steering wheel. With your wheels now straight, you are going to continue to back up. Don't forget to check your mirrors and blind spots again. Reverse very slowly until your right front bumper clears the back bumper of the other car. If you are having trouble seeing if you have cleared the other car's bumper, these alternative visual reference points may help you. Stop when the other car's left mirror aligns in a straight parallel to the curb line with your right mirror, or stop when the other car's license plate is about centered in your passenger side front window. Now that you have cleared the other car's bumper, turn your steering wheel all the way to the left. Slowly reverse your car, watching carefully that you do not clip the car in front of you or back into the car behind you. As soon as your car is parallel with the curb, straighten out the steering wheel and reverse or pull forward, making any small adjustments you need to position your car evenly between the two parked cars. There you have it. We have now successfully parked between two cars. Try this method a few times, starting with bigger spaces to begin, and you'll be parallel parking with confidence in no time at all. If you really want to be a pro and save your mirror from getting knocked off your car, we recommend folding in your driver's side mirror after parallel parking. So you may be asking yourself, hey Jay, what if I don't park perfectly parallel on my first attempt? That's a very good question. If you can, just pull out of the space and try again. However, sometimes you may have to do some fine-tuned forward-back forward adjustments by steering all the way to the right and moving forward slightly, or steering all the way to the left and reversing slightly. And then repeat these forward-backward steps until parked properly. Just make sure you are extra cautious and slow. Don't bang into other cars. Assuming you're not abandoning your car, you eventually are going to have to leave your parking space. Be careful when you exit. You'll usually need to reverse a little bit before pulling out of the parking space to avoid clipping the car in front of you. Also, don't forget to smog, signal, mirrors over the shoulder before exiting the parking space. It's always good to double check for pedestrians, cyclists, and vehicles. Alright friends, now you are ready to start parallel parking. Just remember the 5 easy steps that we have for you. First, assess the situation. Assess the situation and find a legal, safe place to park. Then, prepare. Prepare to park by pulling on your right turn signal and lining up your car just right. Execute. Execute the right straight left method to reverse your car into the space. Adjust if you need to. Make any final adjustments needed. And then exit safely. Don't forget to smog, signal, mirrors over the shoulder before exiting the parking space. Instructor Jay here. Thank you so very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel where you'll find other videos that will help you pass your test and continue driving safely on the road.